Hi, how you doing? My name is Sully. I am the service advisor here at Romano Mazda Service. Just wanted to say hello and go over this maintenance passport with you guys. It is something that is curated by both Mazda and Romano to ensure that your vehicle runs perfectly up here in central New York. All right, so just going over this maintenance passport with you. The intervals are 5,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first. So we want it to kind of go through and see at what intervals we do what. So the first 5,000 miles is super easy, super simple. We just go over the engine oil. We go ahead and replace the engine oil filter, and we go ahead and do a tire rotation. And then the 10,000 mile service or 12 months is similar. We go ahead and do the engine oil, filter, and rotate those tires. And we also check the fluid levels and stuff like that just to make sure that that vehicle is running optimally. The 15,000 mile is the largest service so far. And what we do for that service is we go ahead and do the engine oil filter just like normal and the tire rotation. We also balance those tires just to make sure that no weights have fallen off with our crazy potholes, along with doing an alignment. And then the final main important thing we do at this service is a front and rear brake service. And what we do with these is we take the brakes apart, make sure we clean out all the corrosion and re-grease them just to make sure that they last the appropriate time that they should. All right, so the other thing that comes with the service maintenance passport is coupons. So just to show you here, so with that 15,000 mile service, for example, there is a $50 off coupon just to make sure everything runs smoothly and efficiently. And then the next thing we have is the 20,000 mile service. Goes right back down to just oil changes, oil filter change, and a tire rotation. The 25,000 mile, the only thing it adds is a brake fluid flush just to make sure that that fluid did not break down over time with the heat. And then the final thing, 30,000 miles, right? Its mirrors very closely to that 15,000 mile service. The main additions here is the front and rear differential fluids changes. And with those, it is just changing out the fluids just to make sure that there isn't those metal shavings in there, and just to make sure that that fluid is clear and those gears spin perfectly. Thank you so much for joining me here. So that is the maintenance passport. So the few things that we haven't gone over, just coolant flushes, stuff like that, they are all in this maintenance passport. Just come down and see us. We will be happy to answer any questions you have. And again, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Sully, and welcome to Romano Mazda Service.